Oh, he's 6, I got a 6-year-old. Oh, he's 10, I got a 10-year-old. And so it's so easy for my mind just to put, basically superimpose my kid's face, my child's face, on this victim's face. And I'd fight it, and I'd fight it, and I'd fight it. And that's how I would move on, because of those first kind of couple experiences that just almost destroyed me. But as I was standing outside the orphanage, something happened. I looked in, and I saw 28 kids. And that was more than I'd ever seen. And it happened again. Oh my gosh, there's Blaine, there's Jimmy, there's Sam. All my kids are here. And I remember being outside that place. And I thought, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna try to embrace this. I've gotta buy a kid. These people think we're here to buy kids, and they made it very clear within the first 5 minutes, we don't adopt kids, right? We sell kids. I'm like, oh, of course, yeah, that's why we're here, And I see this little boy walk around from, this dark outbuilding. He walks into the yard of this place. It's a dirty place. It's stinky. It smells like urine and feces, and it was just horrible. And I went up to this kid and I picked him up. And he was my kid. I saw my kid and he became my kid. So I'm holding him, and my partner is negotiating with the bad guys about the price, and I think you guys want that one, okay. And these horrible people are trying to, they're telling us tips on how to evade the police and how they've done this before, how to get them out of the country. So I picked the kid up, and I want to go into the dark kind of outbuildings that are around this compound, but I don't want to look like I'm being overly curious. So I have kids, so I know how to communicate with kids, and I get him to point in the room, like as if he's going to show me something. And I look over at the bad guys, and I can tell they're like, oh, he wants to show that guy whatever. So it worked. So I got in there, and it just got stinkier and darker. And as I kind of walked into the belly of this dark building, it got quieter and quieter as I got further away from the sounds of the street and the other kids playing outside. And the quieter it got, the better I was able to hear what was always there, right behind me. And it was the footsteps of this little child who was following me. And I flip around, and there's this little girl, and she's looking at me, and I don't want to cause more attention, so I give her a candy bar. Now again, these kids are starving. She takes that candy bar and she looks at me, and then she looks right back at the little boy in my arms. And without taking her eyes off him, breaks it, like muscle memory, breaks it in half and gives it to him. And I'm just thinking, this is not normal. And then it hit me. Oh my gosh, they're brother and sister. And she's horrified, because how many Westerners have been here and picked up a child, and that child disappeared and was never seen again. And this is all she has. The only adults in her life are trying to sell her.
How old is she? 9. 9? You're 9? How long has she been here? How long has she been here?
4 years.
4 years.
Every 30 seconds, a child is sold. They're sold for sex, they're sold for labor, they're sold for organ harvesting, which is something we're now getting into. There's 6 million children that are forced into one of those 3 categories right now. Modern day slavery really is the plague of our generation. When you consider there's more people enslaved today than ever before in the history of the world, and the world doesn't know. We need to wake them up.